To access a portion of a list, called a slice, specify two indices separated by a colon within brackets. The slice starts at the first index and goes up to, but does not include the last index. If the first index is omitted, 0 is assumed. If the second index is omitted, the number of items in the list is assumed. On the example on your screen, we create a list of animals. Next, we take a slice of the animals list and store it in sum_animals. The slice we take is from index 1 to index 4. This list will have 3 items in it. That's because the list starts at 1 and goes up to 4, but it doesn't include 4. So the animals at index 1 is bear, index 2 is pig, index 3 is cow. Those will be the items at slice 1:4 in the animals list. One way to extract the first 2 animals from the list is to use animals bracket 0:2 close bracket. Again, this means take the animal at index 0 and index 1 and store it in the variable first_2. Remember that if we omit the first index, it is assumed to be 0, so 0:2 is the same as just :2. Here's the output of the execution of that program. Again, the sum animal slice is 1:4, which equates to bear, pig, cow, and then the last 2 examples contain the first 2 items in the list. Here's another example. We'll use the same list of animals. This time we'll extract the last 2 animals in our list. The slice 4:6 represents the last 2 items on the list, since the last 2 items on the list are at index 4 and 5. Remember that the last index specified is not included as part of the slice. Another way to extract the last 2 animals in our list is to use a negative index, -2, so that means start from 2 from the end of our list. If we don't specify an index after the colon, the length of the list is assumed. This is a convenient way to extract items from the end of the list without having to know the exact number of items in the list. Here's the output from the execution of that program, and indeed you can see that the last 2 items in the list are printed to your screen. You can also use slices with strings. As a matter of fact, you can think of strings as nothing more than a list of characters. Here we take a slice of horse at index 1 and 2, and then we print that to the screen. So the characters that are at index 1 and 2 are OR, and that is what gets printed to the screen.